Hey Virgo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for March 20th, 2024. This is for Virgo, last shuffle for Virgo. All right, Virgo, we have travel and we have sacred temple. So this tells me a lot about where you are in your life and thinking along the journey. Something may happen that makes you wonder about where you're meant to be. Have you always been where you're meant to be? Are you where you're meant to be? You know, what is this for you? What is life for you? What is going on with you? Travel, Queen of Wands, the Magician. This talks about, this is like, what am I really about? What path am I supposed to be on? Did I always take the right path? Am I on the right path? What should I do? A lot of this is going on here. Wow. The Magician here twice. So it's in your hands, Virgo. We have Travel, Queen of Wands, the Magician, Chariot, Hanged Man. So this tells me about an event. Something may have happened, or something along, something that, it's like it brings up your past and what you've been, where you're headed and such. It also looks like you're ready for a change, or you're surrendering to whatever it is. Like you're open to saying, maybe it's me with the Queen of Wands kind of energy, right? Maybe there's something different I could do. Perhaps I could, like, it has to be something different. It just shows that I have to do something different. The Sacred Temple, Seven of Wands, and the Magician. This talks about how you may have been resistant to where you're, like, resistant to the path. You may have known that there was something that, I should go this way, and you were resistant to it. There's something about a decision here, and the decision is, I was resistant to something, and maybe not as empowered. And so the honoring path is Eight of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. It seems like you want to, it's like you're holding on to these clearings. You need to clear some things up, Virgo. And I say this because of the Four of Pentacles. It's like you're holding on, but if you're holding on to the Eight of Swords, this is saying that you're still unclear about some things. Like you may think that things are worse than they really are, and you want to stay that, like keep that same energy, because it's like you may feel, if you're defensive, then it's like you're picking something apart, to make sure that there's no danger, because it's like you're still like, no, I still don't feel confident about the path that I'm on, or the path that I was on, or the path I'm about to take. It's so interesting, and I apologize. It's throwing me for a loop because I've never quite seen. It's like the story's unfolding, increase Knight of Pentacles and Three of Wands. There's a lot of conflict coming. I mean, this is saying there's an increased conflict here, and it's been building. Of course, with increased Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is slow, but it's building, especially anticipation with the Knight of Pentacles. Because he's so slow, there's so much anticipation for him to be there, right? Like, he set out to come to my home 3 days ago, and, it's reaching that mark of the 72nd hour, and he's delayed because he had to shine his horse. So there's a lot of anticipation with this. And so there's an increased anticipation of conflict. And they're saying that you need to leave something behind. Like, you got to let something go. There's a need to let something go because of this. And it may be, the conflict may be coming from within, because a lot of this is saying that you have a decision to make, or you did. And you're on a path here that Spirit may try to delay so that you can look at it differently. And the honoring path here, it's like you may still feel like, I need to keep these things, or I need to remember that this is a problem, or that's a problem, so that because there's this uncertainty about the path that you're on. It's just, I know this is all over the place, but they're wanting you to understand something about where you're headed, and they're talking a lot about how you may be resistant to believing in yourself, or believing that you could be on the right path. You got to believe it, and know that any obstacle or any delay is for your greatest good. This is not the time to start overthinking things at all. It's like, if this is like divine protection, and being course corrected. And so you have to believe in yourself and not resist something that requires confidence. Don't resist that option. If there's an option, like, oh, this is the one that requires a lot of confidence. Like, I got to have a big ego to go down that one. Go down that one, because they're saying that something is slow, but it's coming, but there's a lot of conflict building. And conflict usually comes from low vibrational energy. And if you're not believing in yourself, then you're surrounding yourself with low vibrational energy. And I know that, that goes all over the place. Everyone is talking about that, but they're showing that that's where the conflict will come in. If you believe in yourself and you hold yourself up to this place of like, I can do this, you're surrounding yourself with that same energy. And so the only conflict will be within, of like continuing to push, learning from the people around you, raising up the vibration of the people around you as well. Like, that also brings you to places, or and around people that know more. That way you're learning from someone, and you're also teaching them, because there may be things, just because you're in a higher place doesn't mean you're better than anyone else. There's things, I think, was the movie Good Deeds, with the Tyler Perry movie. This man's a multi-millionaire or multi-billionaire. I can't remember how much money. It was a lot. But he didn't know the price of milk. So he learned a lot from someone who was in a different station than him. Someone who had less, or understood less on a certain subject or something here. Right? So you have to believe in yourself. You have a lot to offer. You do. You're not on the wrong path, or anything like that. They want you, they're saying that you got to bring yourself up, right? So that you can be around other people who are up higher, so you can continue to climb. If you're, a bad apple will spoil the bunch. And if you're surrounded by a lot of low vibration, because you're low vibration, right, inside, you're just like, I don't know if I can do that. And, am I on the right path? You may be questioning things. You're resistant to things. I would be defensive too if I was like unclear, right? If somebody comes tapping you in the fog, what you gotta do? Hey, you can't see them. You don't know if it's a werewolf, or if it's a hitchhiker that's like bloodthirsty. You don't know what's going on. So there's something about saying that you gotta be, confident, and that raises you out of the fog. However, I apologize for running on and on, but that's what they're showing here. And you could be dealing with an Aries, a Pisces, a Cancer. Those are the main signs, but we also have another Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. We also have a Leo or Sagittarius. So you could be a Leo Virgo cusp, or you could be dealing with a Cancer Leo cusp. And we also have Aries Taurus cusp, Pisces Aries cusp, and Sagittarius Capricorn cusp. And if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.